we have a fantastic kaleidoscope of language in Bolton. But basically what you're going to hear tonight is people reading stuff they've written in their languages, and then other people reading that to you in English, so you understand what's going on. Everybody who drew yesterday drew a picture. Can you come up? No. So we got some of our competitors here, and we have. Where's yours? Yeah. Let's find yours first. Have we got a drawing?
Well, I have the very difficult job of choosing a winner. And I think you'll all agree this is undoubtedly the winner.
Fabulous.
This is everyone's a winner. She gets a special prize.
Special prize.
There you are.
Whoa!
My name is Farbo. I'm from Iran. مادر. شاید تنها کلمه‌ای که بتواند تمامی وجوهات زندگی فیزیکی و معنوی من را تداعی کند کلمه مقدس مادر باشد. بهترین دوست و بهترین پشتوانه من و همه بهترین ها در زندگیم.
My mother. If words can decide one's physical and spiritual life, then the Holy Word is Mother. She is selfless and always on my side. Frequently she shows me the true way.
Στρατιώτες, όχι νικητές. Νικητής και νικημένος λένε ήταν ο πόλεμος από την αρχή χαμένος. Μου λένε, μη με ρωτάς τι είδα, είναι λάθος να σβήνεις την ελπίδα.
There is no losing or winning in a war lost from the beginning. Don't ask me what I saw, they say. It was so long ago. We destroyed houses and dreams, we heard children's screams, we saw bodies with missing parts. Cities became pins on maps, we used bullets, bombs and knives, and we have forever haunted lives. We were wounded souls fighting for a lost cause. We paid the biggest cost. Our humanity was lost. So learn your lesson and try to find a way, because past from future is a bullet away.
Me pak fjalë po përshkruaj ditën time më të bukur. Dita ime më e bukur ka qenë kur kam takuar motrën time pas 14 vitesh.
The best day of my life was a beautiful one when I saw my sister after 14 years. She's in another country, Belgium. I'm happy because my sister, is going back to Albania, so the family will all be together.
ስሜ ዳህላጌትነት ሲሆን ዛሬ ላካፍላችሁ የምወደው ስለ አባቴ ነው።
Today I would like to tell you about my dad, Getnet Yakov. He was born in Tezene, Eritrea. On February the 17th, 2014, he was driving a lorry in South Sudan. Someone came to our home to tell me bad news. My dad had been killed by the South Sudanese army. Life is so hard without my dad. He meant everything to me.
Eu conheci uma melhor amiga há 14 anos atrás, através de uma amiga em comum. Começámos a combinar jantar juntos, sair ao início poucas vezes, mas parecia que algo nos ligava. Saíamos muitas vezes os dois para bares, cafés, aos fins de semana e desabafávamos muito um com o outro relativamente a problemas familiares.
She has written about her best friend. I have known my best friend for 14 years. We met through another friend that we had in common. First we went on some dates for dinner, to the pub and to meet some friends. We found that we had something that connected us. We used to talk to each other about family problems and about relationships. I've had some bad days in my life, and I want to thank him for being there to support me when I needed it. Sometimes we went for months without contact. It wasn't because we had a disagreement, but was because we lived in different places and each had our own life. Apart from that, we were very close and found that we had a lot in common. Although I am now in the UK, our friendship hasn't changed, and we speak regularly via social networks.
عندما أتحدث عن الأب يعجز اللسان والقلم عن الكتابة وتتناثر الأحرف. وعندما أتحدث عن أبي يخونني التعبير، فهو أفضل أب في الحياة، والأب بمثابة شريان أماني للأسرة.
We had an Arabic translator here yesterday, but Khalid didn't manage to see her, so we've had a go at this, haven't we? So, Dad, when I talk about my father, it's hard to write, as he's so full of character. He helped me to marry until I too was a father like him, and had my children, and came to know what this beautiful thing is to be a parent.
1990 मा भुटान छोडेर नेपालको शरणार्थी शिविर क्याम्पमा 20 वर्ष रहेँ। त्यसपछि मेरो सबैभन्दा बेस्ट दिन भनेको
Right. I was the best day of my life. I was born in Bhutan and moved to Nepal in 1990 at a refugee camp in Nepal. I lived for 20 years in Nepal. The best day of my life is when the UK government offered me and my family to come to the UK that day. And when I arrived here with my family, that's probably the best 2 days of my life. When I was in Nepal, I never wrote English, but now I can write and read a bit. That's why that day was the best ever in my life.
በዚህ አንድ አመት ውስጥ ከኤርትራ ተነስቼ ዩኬ እስከምደርስ በብዙ ሀገራት ውስጥ እንዳቋረጥ ተገድጃለሁ። ብዙ ሀዘንና ደስታም አልፎብኛል። ሰሃራ በረሃ ማቋረጥን፣ በሊቢያ ውስጥ በደላላ ቤት መታሰርንና የሜዲትራኒያን ባህርን ማቋረጥን ከአስቸጋሪ ጉዞዎቼ መካከል ዋና ዋናዎቹ ናቸው።
I had a long and terrible journey, starting from Eritrea to the UK. For instance, passing through the Sahara Desert, being kidnapped in a single house by the agent inside Libya, crossing the Mediterranean Sea were among moments that I felt fulfilled. July the 28th to 29th is the unforgettable day in my life, because there was a real fight between life and death. Let me tell you the story briefly. The agent opened the truck and ordered people to get in. It was full to packing, perhaps 4 square metres free space, and we entered the truck. We spent more than 6 hours inside. Finally, our survival became questionable. There was not enough air to breathe. We used all our power and knocked the door to get it open, but none of the drivers could reply. We tried to call emergency, but no reply. Eventually, around 7 o'clock in the morning, the 29th of July, we were told we were in the UK. It was fascinating. We hugged and we kissed each other.
In United Kingdom, w Anglicku. Jsem vyučená pekařka a v Čechách jsem pracovala 18 roků jako pekařka. Z roku 2006 jsem přišla do Anglicka a tady pracovala jsem ve warehouse v Littlewood v Jedadance.
I am Jana and I come from the Czech Republic. I've lived in the UK since 2006, and now this year, 6th of June, I'll have been here for 10 years. I am a baker, and I was working for 18 years in a bakery warehouse. From 2006, I was working in the UK with fashion in warehouse in a Littlewood pre-retail, and as an interpreter job too.
Dita ime më e bukur, ka qenë kur më është kthyer vëllai nga Greqia.
My best day is when I met my brother after a long time without seeing him. I missed him, and he came back, and I was incredibly happy. I'm very happy because all the family's together. This is important, of course, and the very best day of my life. We had a big party in my home. 20 members of my family were there.
Kam dëshirë të lexoj pak fjalë për nënën time të dashur. Nëna ime e dashur, sot po shkruaj pak fjalë për ty, por ti je shumë e shtrenjtë për mua. Nëna ime.
I want to read to you before many people that are very important for me. My blessed mother meant that I had a happy childhood. But when I grew up, life changed. And I was not the happy little girl, but I was a grown girl with life's problems. And Mother, you helped me with these difficulties. You made life much easier with your help and effort.
Mon papayer. Dans un coin de ma cour, il y a un papayer. C'est moi qui l'ai semé, la grande ronde et noire. Il était tout petit comme un homme, mais le voilà plus haut qu'un homme. Ce papayer que j'ai semé, il est à moi et fait ma joie.
In a corner of my yard, there's a papaya. I'm the one who sowed it, the big black circle. It was very small, like me, but now here it is, taller than a man. This papaya that I sowed, it's all mine, and it makes me happy. The best time of my life. I was born in Assab, Eritrea, in the year 1981. My family being BIWP and Abela. Yeah? I started primary school in 1987. We got elementary school. I learned up to grade 9. The best time in my life was when I was young. Every Sunday, my father took me to the beach, swimming at a place called the Red Sea Coast.
Здравствуйте, меня зовут Ирина, я из России. Я хочу вам рассказать о своей маме. Она живет в Грузии, в городе Тбилиси. Моя мама самый дорогой человек для меня. Я ее очень люблю.
I'm from Russia, in Georgia, Tbilisi. I want to tell you about my mother. My mother's the dearest person to me. I love her very much. I want to smile like that, like my mum's happiness and her health and everything she wanted, but that I haven't yet fulfilled.
His answer was really interesting. When someone hurts you, write on mud. Then, when the wind blows, it will disappear. However, when somebody does good for you, write on the stone, and nothing can get rid of that writing. Eventually went to our home together. This incident had occurred on the 17th of July, 2014. Surprisingly, this day is also my birthday.
Eu adoro ser mãe e gosto de caracóis. Existem muitas maneiras de escrever o meu melhor dia. De facto, eu tive 2. Qualquer rapariga quando é jovem tem sonho e desejo de poder ser mãe.
Happiness came twice, bad sleepless nights. I'm tired, but the love always makes it worthwhile. Just for the pleasure of seeing them growing, the love of a family, teaching them the values that my parents taught, and for the pleasure of enjoying a life full of good things. Thank you so much. Why
sentilan kamar.